Good morning. I hope you all slept very well. At least the students, yeah. So, welcome to this graduation ceremony here at the University of the Algarve. Graduation ceremony in the year 2022. The graduation ceremony of the students actually that started their journey in 2020 in a very special way. I think you still remember online education, being away from each other, but still, mouth mask, face mask, you remember these things? Yeah, very nice to learn from each other who is who, and then after they were banned, still to learn new faces, for example. So this is how it started, but it's not, luckily now, not how it now ends. We're together here, we could shake hands, we could hug, we could meet each other, we could party, but we could also listen to what you did in the past years, present your theses, you kind of shared experiences you shared, and you met the teachers back that you met at the different partner universities as well. I also would like to welcome all the parents. I see parents, family that come not only from Portugal, but I know that people come from far away. I also want to welcome the people that are following online, and there's quite a few that follow online from all over the world. And I think that's actually what happens here today is kind of a strange thing, and sometimes these dark days where people do not respect anymore each other. So here I think it's a typical example where we bring people together from different backgrounds. Nationalities actually don't play a big role anymore in these kind of group. We're just humans all among each other, and I think that's the important thing to take home. I also would like to welcome teachers and coordinators that are here today in order to kind of award the diplomas. I think it's a very important moment, and it's nice that it's not just done by one person, but that we have a nice representation of the total consortium of 11 universities that are here. Good. This is welcome words. Yeah. So what's the plan of today? This is the opening, and in a minute I will invite also the Vice Rector for Internationalization and Research, also a marine biologist actually, to address you for a few moments. Then we have a tribute to Gregory Hoffner. We also have a student testimonial, and then is the moment, the proclamation, where we will award your diplomas, but also award some of the prizes. As you know, in IMBSC we have since the beginning, since 2007, 2008, we also have prizes for the best thesis presentation, and the overall best student. Since then we have awarded this prize always to the students that have submitted their thesis, and that's a bit, I know it's a bit a tricky thing, in the first round of thesis presentations. So, but luckily there have been nice submissions, and there were very good theses that we could witness in the past days. So no worries that we will award a prize to a student actually which was not doing a good job. And then there will be closing words, and then I think the main important thing is that we can then shake hands, hug, congratulate each other, and say thank you to each other for the past nice 2 years. Just showing this picture. It's a picture I took during the summer school in Hell. So for those that don't know where Hell is, it's a beautiful place in Poland. It's where at the time we had our first summer school. And I still like this picture because this picture kind of comes down. You see that the resolution at those time was not the resolution as what it is now. I still like this picture because it actually shows and illustrates what this program is about. We learn about the sea, we learn in the sea, and we're around the sea with a group of people where we also enjoy the whole thing. So what you see here is actually on an excursion. We had people together there, we had students, we had teachers, but you also see on the side even children. That's my daughter. And I think that's kind of an important element as well, is that we do not only look at each other from the point of view, okay, we have teachers and we have students, but I hope at least that you feel this as well, that we respect each other and that we take care of the total picture. As many of you know, this is my last graduation ceremony as well. But this picture kind of illustrates as well how important this program has been, not only for students, for teachers, but also for families that actually joined on different occasions to events that we organized with the program. And this ranged from cooking meals, for helping out, for sampling campaigns, for all kinds of things. So this program does not only influence you as students, you as teachers, but also influences a lot your families and how things are happening, and if you're integrated in this kind of events. Good. Let me come back to this week. This is the picture as I showed it at the beginning in a better resolution now. So this is the total group of students for those, the parents, for example, that were not here in the opening ceremony. So this is currently the total group of students that are participating in this program. It's quite a big group of students. It also shows, I think, the importance of the ocean, and that we should learn and study about the ocean, but by studying and learning about the ocean, we also will be able to kind of spread the message and also to take care of the ocean. I think that's a critical element in everything that we do here. A big group of students, and then you can wonder, okay, yeah, it's a big group of students, but what does that actually mean? This is an infographic. Yeah? This is not the current group of students. Yeah? What this infographic shows is over the years, these are all the nationalities where we have graduates of the program. And the size of the words shows also, of course, the number of students that have graduated from the program. So I have included you all also in this picture, so don't worry. In total, we have graduates. And now I can do kind of a guessing round, but I can tell you immediately as well. 77 countries over the world have had students studying in this program, which is massive, I think. That's what we can say. Just to kind of show it in a better way, I also have a map here. So all the countries that are colored, we have graduates over there. So I think IMBSC in the past year, by studying, by teaching about the ocean, we can say that our kind of sons and daughters, if we can say it, are all over the place and doing a good job in protecting the oceans. Maybe strange to see also, we have even students from countries where there is even no coastline. So, but there, at least, I think they're preparing for climate change. The coastline is high enough that at least they're prepared for taking care of the ocean at that time. This is another picture. I like data, I like maps. What this shows is a bit a similar picture, but this shows actually where we have done thesis work, because this annual symposium is of course also about presenting your thesis work. And you see, again, all over the world, it's per country. It's not exact locations, because that map would have been a little bit too tricky. And the colors you see actually represent the different cohorts that have graduated. So what you see again, we did thesis work from actually in every continent on the world, we have been doing activities, research. And I think, again, very important, because by doing your research, by going on that adventure as well, you play a major role in the total picture. Good. That should be you. Yes? It should be you that are graduating here today, or at least celebrating a graduation, because many of you still have to submit their thesis. We're aware of that. But during this event, we also wanted to already congratulate you on what you did in the past 2 years. And I think it's not unimportant that you because after graduation, there's often the big gap. Okay, what to do now? And that's also what we learned during talks and during, okay, now I need to find a job, now I need to, the big gap also, you from being together with an international family, all of a sudden you have to be kind of on your own again, and to learn to adapt to that life as well. I think it's important that you kind of realize that the past 2 years, that were very intensive, and I think you have to blame the European Commission for that, because they are the ones that designed these programs where you have to be international, you have to travel a lot, because that's great, but often we forget, okay, what this means in terms of carbon, for example, and also we forget what this means in terms of personal lives, because it's it's not easy. It's not easy. And although there's a happy feeling now, I think the fact that you made it also to this graduation is also a kind of a personal. It's a nice thing that you managed to take care of each other and also to get here at this fantastic event here at Portugal. I will close by just thanking the University of the Algarve for hosting us here today and this week, for having these fantastic facilities, for letting us enjoy the Portuguese food, the Portuguese drinks as well. I hope at least you enjoyed also Portuguese drinks. But also that we had access to different rooms, different occasions and places where we could meet each other in a kind of closed environment. What do I mean by that? So normally there's around 4,000 or 5,000 students on this campus. So now we were kind of taking it over. So wherever we looked, actually, we were sure it's IMBRC students, which is quite nice and easy for us, because else it's a very difficult situation. So it's nice that we had a fantastic campus where we could organize it. So University of the Algarve, I would like to thank you. And I would like to thank one person also in special, Karim, for being the spokesperson, for being the leader here in the past years. Also, I will thank a few other people, if I may so. It's the people of the coordination team that are taking care of you and all your emails and all your requests and all, which is logical, that's their job, of course. So the people from the coordination team, not only here in Faro, but also the ones that are in Ghent. There's still people in Ghent as well, taking care of a whole number of things that's behind the scenes, I know, but it's also important that we remember that behind this kind of machine, there is a lot of people that believe in this program and that try to do their utmost best in order to make it a working thing and a successful thing. So I would like to thank the people from the coordination office. You know who they are. I won't name them all, but maybe they also deserve a big applause for what they did for you. Good. It's the end of my opening words. Now I would like to invite the Vice Rector, Alexandra, for addressing us and giving her insights on what the importance of marine biological programs or marine biological resources are also for Portugal and this university. Alexandra.
Okay, thank you, Tim. I did. I was not able to meet you yet, but I will speak also after a little bit. Thank you for the invitation, in name of the director, to address some words to you, to all of you, and also to congratulate you. As Tim was mentioned, I was involved with, also since the beginning in the programs, only from the last 5 years that I has been in this mandate that I was not involved, but I was remember the summer and the spring schools in Greece and also in Czarno, in Sweden, and now you have many other also memories to to remember. And I also, I have something written to say, but I also was looking to the map that Tim was showing, and there is also other more points that are missing in Guinea Gulf. We had at least 3 master theses connected with São Tomé and Príncipe Islands, where we have done work with sea turtles ecology, I don't know, and also Azores. Azores is also missing in the map, so there is even more impact, the massive impact that Tim was mentioned, it was even bigger than this. So, I would like also to say that the ocean needs our attention more than ever before. The ocean, as you all know, balances ecosystems, including terrestrial areas, support communities around the globe, and sustain our human life. But the world is changing rapidly, and the health of our ocean is threatened at the same time that most of the ocean remain unknown and undiscovered. It represents one true final frontiers and holds the potential to improve also human conditions in various different aspects. And despite decades of conservation management efforts, we have seen only limited success in rebuilding marine life and restoring ocean ecosystems from human-inflicted damage on a global scale. I would like to stress that we need what Tim was also mentioned, that we need both our emotion and love and rational and knowledge side to create a more powerful movement to heal the ocean, to rebuild abundance, the diversity, and to transform our collective relation with the different seas and the whole planet. Only love and compassion fuel our desire and urge the change to provide a compass that can guide our actions. Science and knowledge provides the way for collecting and interpreting the data and also the information that can enhance our understanding and support our management decisions. There is much more to know in our ocean that we already know. From energy to bioscience, from chemistry to health, the possibilities before us seems endless. Until the beginning of this Erasmus Mundus that started with the MBC and now continue with the Embassy, the University of Algarve has already a large offer in education and research in marine science. And as well, we have already a strong contribution to innovation in Portuguese areas. But there was something missing, and now, with our participation in this consortium, we are able, in fact, to contribute with this massive impact that Tim was mentioned to, in fact, the whole ocean and have the knowledge that we produce here together with the partners have, in fact, some mean to heal, in fact, the whole ocean and along our planets. So you, as graduates, you should feel able to start an NGO in one of the diverse domains from marine conservation. You are able to start a company in blue economy, from sustainable aquaculture to smart fisheries and also to ecotourism. Or well, you can also work in organizations that are existing already at national or international levels. I would like to thank you all to being here also this week. and share the knowledge that you have acquired with your thesis together with your supervisors. And I wish you all the best in your future careers, both in science or in business or in the social areas. I have this this feeling that it's also necessary not only to show and stress the impacts that the ocean already is suffering, massive tourism in coastal areas, ocean acidification, tropicalization, as we are feeling here in Algarve right now, color bleaching, plastification, overfishing, and many others. It's important to show the impacts, but it's also important to have positive message, to be able to show that are areas where marine life it's also recovering, to inspire people to change their behavior and to reduce the impact in the ocean. Because if we continue just to show results of destroyed underwater forests or emblematic species like sea turtles or marine mammals dying, this will not make the difference and to incentivize people also to change behaviors. It's important to show that with all the contributions we can make a difference. And as also Tim was showing, the photo that you took in the first day near the seahorse, that seahorse is a piece of art, urban art, but it was made with garbage, plastic garbage that we collect with students and staff here in Ria Formosa. And then the artist, Bordalo, Portuguese artist, have done this piece of art. There is another piece of art, maybe you were able also to visit in Faro Beach. And there is a trail that starts here and ends in the other seahorses. And by the way, the trail, you have QR codes where there is an explanation of the threats to the seahorses and what also we can change in our behaviors to reduce the impact and the threats that we are causing and putting to these emblematic species. So just to finalize, I would like to congratulate you all the new graduates. Also, thank you the other students for being here, the staff, the coordinators, the professors, and also Tim and Karim for this specific event. Thank you all.
Desktop.
Good morning, everybody. You can see there is Greg, who we unfortunately lost earlier, just before this symposium. Diving. This was footage that his parents sent to us. And it was with great sadness that we heard of his passing. It always puts in place for you a sense of that what we're doing is really, really important and that we need to look after each other. And the unfortunate thing is that for very many of us, we never really got to meet Greg in person, owing to dear old COVID. But we still got to experience him in an online setting, and I can personally say for myself, I had quite a lot of interaction with him. He was a most amazing guy and so enthusiastic about everything he did. In fact, one of our first memories of him, he was an online rep for our online semester. And we had our first meeting, and we were all from home, obviously. And he arrived with the biggest smile on his face, and he kept on apologizing for the fact that it was very dark around him and he couldn't really see because he was in the US and obviously in a completely different time zone. But yet he'd still made the effort to be there. And so it kind of brought to me, I was chatting to him literally a week before we heard of his passing, saying how excited he was to be here and to finally meet everybody. And so when we got the news, it was really incredibly sad. But I can say that it was a real privilege to have met him and got to know him a little bit. And that we wish his family and his friends all the love and the prayers in a very, very difficult time. The important thing that we wanted to do, though, is to show a little bit of what Greg was working on, because I think it's important to know that he was really dedicated to what he was doing. And so what I've done is I've just put a little brief overview of what he was working on for his thesis, so you can just get a glimpse. So Greg was working on blue carbon and looking at the inclusion of Ascophyllum nodosum, which is a cold water algae, and looking at how we could use them, including them in blue carbon assessments. And the importance of that is really that counting these special and these important species into blue carbon assessments can really help with climate protection and habitat, especially in areas that are threatened. And so he was really looking at it as a way of whether we could include these and make them as useful. So his real aim was to understand carbon utilization at a species-specific level, specifically using Ascophyllum nodosum as a model species, and working in the Saco Bay in Maine. So he found that there were a couple of limitations with including the species, and so his hypotheses were just to have a look and see whether this was going to be, whether he could look at all the different limitations and whether this could be a useful way of including it in blue carbon. So he looked at a couple of metrics. He looked at the percentage of tissue carbon in the different parts of the algae and whether they were consistent. And then at water temperature, especially in the Bay of Maine, to see whether at the moment with climate change, whether it was stressed, and also dissolved organic carbon and particulate organic carbon. And some of his findings were that he found that there really wasn't any difference in terms of the percentage parts, and that no matter whether you were using tips or the tip or the mid part, that the carbon was consistent. And that the dissolved organic carbon and the particulate organic carbon was consistent and over seasons. He also found that the temperature, the seasonal temperatures were not at any point threatening the species, and so its inclusion could be really useful. So his study argued that the inclusion of the species was that it was a good and was eligible and could be considered in blue carbon stock assessments. This is just in memory of him, and important that we got to show a little bit of his work. And thanks for listening, and we hope that we understand that his family are listening and connected, so we wish you all the love and luck.
Hi everyone, so I'm just gonna try to make you laugh a bit now. So I am Perla, and not trying to say that I was forced to be here today, but thank you, Jen. So, for the ones that don't know me, I am the maniac who was sending you emails and messages for the first year. Solving your existence crisis all the time. You are very welcome. Before starting, as you have already noticed, I am going to be having some sarcastic comments and bad jokes. I know I'm not funny, but if you don't laugh, I'm gonna come for you, so just laugh. I'm just going to start by saying that I'm really proud of all of us, not only because we finally managed to graduate. Round of applause, please, thanks. But because we did it in such difficult times, as Tim already said. Before I continue, I really want one important thing to happen. So everyone that was in this master and put so much effort in it, but did not manage to submit the thesis in the first deadline, can you please all stand up, please? And can we have a round of applause? Fabio, I know that if you do it, everyone will do it, so just go ahead, please. That worked. Okay. So, well, we graduated in such difficult times that you know who, COVID, completely changed our lives, even our academic life. This master was the chance to travel, experience new culture, visit new places. For most of us, we were stuck behind a laptop for way too long. Any relation to the online semester is completely casual. But of course, let's not stop there. Let's graduate during a pandemic, wars, economic crisis, removal of basic human rights, and of course, a climate crisis. How amazing, isn't it? Nevertheless, we did it. We have learned how to learn online. We have learned how to meet people online, how to become friends online. We had our difficulties. We learned that not everyone thinks the same thing that we do, and that sometimes our opinion is not needed, but sometimes we actually need to raise our voice. We learned, or should have learned, that things do not always turn out the way we plan. We learned to wait and to be patient, but most of all, we met people that we will take with us forever. This will sound cheesy, but this is our time, and we might not feel prepared for it, or we might have no idea about what the future holds. But it's up to us what to do with the time that we are given. Our lives will be a roller coaster, not only because we had the great pleasure to be young in this amazing historical period, but because we chose to have a career in the marine field. How amazing is that? There will be a lot of no's. There will be a lot of people that will ask you to pay to do a job that you are qualified to do. And there will be jobs that will ask you for 50 years of experience, even if you're only 25. But there will be people believing in you, giving you chances, helping you to figure out what you want, encouraging you to be the best version of yourself. And we need to learn how to get surrounded by these people. Surrounded by these people. Let's learn from every single experience, whether successful or not. Because every experience, in particular the unsuccessful one, are the ones that will teach us and force us into being more ourselves. Yeah, I know it's cheesy. So personally, I had the great pleasure to share this amazing time with one of my best friends. I don't know if she considers herself lucky for this. And I had the pleasure to meet every single one of you through messages, even if I wanted to slap most of you most of the times, especially when you sent me messages at 3 a.m. in the morning, and I had to answer your messages, or when you were calling me because you're having a mental breakdown while I was writing my R code for my thesis. Ciao, Lollo. But to sum up, conclusion style, I'm really happy to have shared this experience with all of you. And it's true, we are now going into a scary world, and the future seems so uncertain for all of us. But I hope that you will face the future as you face these masters, surrounded by your friends, cooperating with them with strength and passion. Because you have to remember that even the smallest person can change the course of the future. And of course, I plagiarize the Lord of the Rings. Please don't downgrade me, and have a nice graduation, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Perla. Not only Perla, I think it's important that we see the role of these student representatives that actually are the connection between we as teacher coordinators, what we are doing, and you as student communities. And I think, and I can only witness that this year, the student representatives again played a majestic role in the whole function of the program. So thank you very much once again to all the student reps that are also here. Thank you. Good, the moment of truth now. The graduation ceremony, the proclamation. I just explain in a few words how it will work. Yeah? So I'll invite the teachers in a moment to just stand here in a row. So you get your diploma. Those that have finished will get their diploma. They will be called to the front, where you get your diploma, and then you can shake hands if you want, or do kind of COVID-safe things. That's up to you. And then after that, you just go back to your place. Now, for those that have not finished yet, we also choose to also just at least mention you and to show a picture of you. We will not call you to the front, but after the graduation ceremony, you will be able to go to Rodrigo as well, and you will get at least already your sheets with your grades so far. So at least you have something that you can already look at. And you will also get already something that will help you to get through the coming months. And what do I mean by that? We have black boxes for all the, and what is in the black box? It's the famous, the IMBSC coffee cup. So this at least will help you to get through the coming months. And at this occasion, I really would like to wish you all the best. And don't forget, 5th of August is the deadline. So very important. You can also drink other things from this cup. For those that graduate today, you also get a cup. To drink coffee, of course, champagne. It's also possible in this kind of occasions. Good. We will start with the graduation in a way that we will first announce one graduate that actually graduated here in January last year. So he is from the previous cohort, and I think he is in the room, yes. In a minute you will be called, don't worry. And then we will go over the group that still has to graduate. We will do it in alphabetical order. And then actually what we do, we just first announce the one that have passed with normal passed, then with distinction, with great distinction, and with the greatest distinction. And in each group, we do it alphabetically. So if you're the last one with greatest distinction, it means your last name starts with a Z, most probably. It doesn't mean you're the best student ever. So just to give a bit of context. Good. The graduation ceremony will be led by Karim. Karim will call you all, and I think Alessandra will be much happy to help also handing out the diplomas then. And then may I invite then all the teachers just to come to the front for this ceremony. Maybe it's good to, if you do applauding, to kind of do it, if you do it after each student, this will take forever. Maybe do it after each group of students. Then in this way, this makes our lives also a little bit easier. So may I invite everyone, at least the teachers already, to the front.
No, but first of all,
So first it's Zahid, and then it's you will look at the screen. So every time there's a
and then I give the, okay. So,
yeah. This is also the order then of announcing them. I can do the screen if you want. So first it's Zahid.
Okay.
So we can start here with the projection.
yeah. So good morning. I'd like to start with the student who was from the previous year and is graduating now, Muhammad Saad bin Zahid. So please come here.
And all the ones that still have to graduate, that still have to finish, but they don't come to the front. They just project. But you can reference them. You just click
Okay. Wait, what about this one? Robin, he's not here?
Okay, we'll maybe take this then as the thing. Yeah, maybe base yourself on this. Yeah.
Okay. So now I will just call out the names of the students who will be submitting in August. And so Ricardo Alonso Navas. Sofia Arlette Reineck. Mathieu Becart. Solène Bell, who is not here. Claudia Campanini. Lorena Cristina Torres. Laura Colom Romero. Michael Dubuc. Lorenzo De Bonis. Congratulations. Alina Hellinger. Molly Hughes. Evelina Idini. Kay Oran Il. Asiye Indart Ibarsuti. Niels Lucas Jacobson. Sophia Kliemeyer. Jennifer McShane. Brian Miranda. Arriba Mois. Dana Nolte. Claudia Prats Lorenz. Joanna Riddle. Paul Rivas Lugingbul. Marion Rivaux. Noemi Rug. Inés Sánchez del Río. Lorenzo Sena. Marit Sarkenberg. Yiliam Trehern. Mar Truk. Charlotte van der Auland. Yael van der Beur. Harini Vedharanayaranan, Natalia Velez, Fabio Viotti, okay. Now I pass the envelope to. So now we will start with the students who have graduated, who have defended their thesis now in July. And I will start with those who have graduated with distinction. And as Tim said, it's in alphabetical order. So Alessia Buceri. Next, Agat Shomarat. Congratulations. Next, Eva Lambert. Congratulations. And now we move to those students who graduated with great distinction. And again, in alphabetical order. Roger Amat Lopez Riviera. Congratulations. Next, Anais Barrera. Congratulations. Okay, Anais is not here. Okay, so next is Beatriz Benauduz Ortiz. Congratulations. Bianca Bertotti. Congratulations. Then Marta Elena Betancourt. Congratulations. Emily Booms. Congratulations. Katerina Vossiu. Congratulations. Eleanor Brettel. Congratulations. Charles Demieux. Congratulations. Yansong Huang. Congratulations. Congratulations. Gaia Maria Sol Entonti. Congratulations. Lucia Mayo. Congratulations. Well done. Leonore Page. Congratulations. Inês Pereira. Congratulations. Parabéns. Núria Salmerón. Congratulations. Then we have Perla Salzeri. Congratulations. Thibaut Simmons. Anna Thomasdottir. Congratulations. Ria Toppil. Congratulations. And Kimberly Tutens. Congratulations. And now we have the next group, with the group that graduated with the greatest distinction. Again, in alphabetical order. Sofia Aufi. Congratulations. Victoria Balog. No? Okay. Una Bienentru. Congratulations. Jade Botten. Congratulations. One is the clerk. Congratulations. Cedric Gussens. Congratulations. Paula Lacerta. Congratulations. Ken Papadopoulou. Congratulations. Sophie Peters. and Luca Vanton.
All right, so now we move to the next part of this ceremony. As Tim mentioned earlier, every year we award 3 prizes to among the students that have already submitted their thesis. So a prize for the best presentation, the prize for the best thesis itself, so the written part, and a part for the overall best student in the cohort. So here with me is the rector of the University of Algarve. Sorry, I don't have your name written down and I did forget.
The most important is that the University of Algarve.
Yeah.
It keeps all
Yeah.
the time, not my name.
All right, so the first no, there's no presentation actually, sorry. Okay. All right, so the prize for the best thesis presentation this year goes to Paola Lacetera. And this year the prize rewarding the best thesis goes to Luca Vanton. And finally, the Carlo I Prize, rewarding the best overall student in the promotion, this year goes to Aufi Sofia. We are nearly done with this award ceremony, but not totally, so we ask you to stay for a few minutes. We'll ask most of you on stage to stay here, but I think, Tim, you can go and sit down. You too.
Just a second, please. So, I have the honor to start. Many of my colleagues will also add a few words. So, as we mark the achievements of the students this week, now comes the time to mark the achievements of our leader, colleague, and friend, Tim Dupree. In recent weeks, we have even received a proposal that we rename the master program as Timbersea. It's hard to sum up in a few words the huge amount of work that has gone on over the past 15 years in building and maintaining a unique, wonderful international master's program, which we are going to try. So, Tim, we would like to share some thoughts collected from all of us, your IMBRC colleagues, including those who couldn't be here. What such great talent and vision you have demonstrated for marine science education, inspiring not only all of the students who have gone through the program, but also all of us staff that have been involved too.
Being part of this team was a great privilege. Thanks for your welcome to the new teachers that were arriving to the world. Thank you for that. That was very important for us. Losing your guidance will be a problem, of course, but the problem maybe with the experience that you have been transmitting to us, maybe, we don't know, together we will try to be on course. I hope so.
Tim, we think it's safe to say that what has given us the greatest job satisfaction and the greatest pleasure in our work has been our involvement in the series of international masters that you have worked to develop, starting with the EMBC in 2007-2008 and leading to IMBRC as we know it now, 15 years later. In a very wet Ghent in 2009, I wasn't there, but somebody and people that were there did not realize that it was the start of what has been the highlight of our work, of all of us now together. And I'm not part of those, but some still remember a time in Galway when one student team needed some piano music to accompany their project video. And as you have shown us today, you can be very resourceful. And within 20 minutes, you found a baby grand piano, and people were treated to a musical take on organism-sediment interactions, which is quite a feat in itself. And this typifies your pragmatism, your problem solving, your creativity, your enthusiasm, and that you have demonstrated for the masters, the student, and all the staff associated with it.
At various joint activities, we've been in awe of how you handle a hectic schedule with such calmness and collectiveness. And we've worked hard, especially again this week in Faro, to learn these skills with you at the helm.
You have expertly guided our group discussions, decisions making, and delegation of tasks, with a firm hand, yet combining humor and respect for all involved. Hey, you have even guided us through a global pandemic. Thanks for involving in this fantastic program, team.
The EMBC, or IMBRC now, experience has been transformational bringing international dimension and prestige, and directly and indirectly influencing the visibility and growth of marine conservation and education. All of this would have not been possible without the vision, drive, and leadership of you.
Your contribution to the program and to the consortium community have been exceptional. That's why we should call the master Tim Dupree. It has so much of you.
For the last 15 years, you have played an international leadership role in marine postgraduate education. Hundreds of people from all over the world have directly benefited from the program, and thousands of others have benefited indirectly.
Let us borrow Walt Whitman's words. "O captain, our captain, our fearful trip is done. The ship has weathered every rock. The prize we sought is won, thanks to you. The port is near, the bells I hear, the people all exulting. Million thanks, Tim, for keeping this ship afloat for so many years." Happily, unlike the poem, the captain is fully alive and has many years of success, of challenges, of adventures, and a new career ahead. We'd like to wish you the best for all your future endeavors. As one contributor to these awards put it, you will be insurrectional wherever you work, and we envy your future colleagues. They have no idea of the quality of the person that is about to join them and transform their lives too, as we have transformed ours. Thanks for everything, Tim. So, come on, everyone in the room, 3 cheers for Tim, Portuguese style. Viva Tim! Viva Tim! Viva Tim!
My wife said not to use the word too much. Thank you very much, everyone, for this occasion, for these words. It's not an easy decision. I think you all know this. Not to use too much. But I think that in the next phase, I will be teaching at younger people, and the goal for this is actually to hope that I can also make a difference there, and hoping that a number of these young people also hopefully end up in a few years in this program. And I think, and I hope education, I hope that amongst you there are also some people that will dare that step, take that step also to share your knowledge and to educate people to become kind of carers of the ocean and of our world as well. I think it's time to drink. I think that's the only thing. So thank you, congratulations to all. again, and I wish you all a bright future. And if you want to still reach me, do not use the UGent email address anymore from within a few months. But I'm sure you will be able to find me somewhere. So have a nice continuation, have a nice travel back. And for the parents here that traveled also, thanks again for coming, because that's actually really supporting to see that there is a network beyond. For the people watching online, thanks for watching online, and share the experience, share the view of this master program. And yeah, thank you, and let's drink.